Labels facing.
Hey,
brothers.
Hey, brothers. Just Googling sea moss.
What did you see?
Okay, well.
What'd you see in
What'd you
that
see?
sea
I
moss?
like that. I do like that. That it supports thyroid function, immune health, digestion, and skin hydration. Exactly the things that I need. It acts as a prebiotic, boost heart health, which I was just saying. I'm worried about my heart as I am drinking my Bloom Energy
Everything
drink
you were just talking about and complaining about
is related
the
to the
benefits
caffeine.
are in the sea moss.
And then so basically what I'm getting is that you can do an 8-ball if you eat sea moss.
So the reason Flora's talking about sea moss is that we have these smoothies here.
Yep.
I'm very, very excited about this. Ricky, hey, guys, happy Black History Month.
Yes, week 2.
Happy Black History Month,
two.
week 2. I'm still on, Black History Month should be January, and everyone should do dry February. And I feel like that's...
Because it's a shorter month.
It's a shorter month. It's also for the first month of the year, let's keep the party going, And then February, that's when we're really feeling tired, and I know we can all agree. We had a really long week. It is eclipse season, and also happy Bad Bunny week. The Benito Bull changed my life. And it's been an honor and a pleasure to witness such a gorgeous, gorgeous man dance.
Yes. So
Hey, babe.
Amazing. Wow.
back to Black
back to Black History Month.
Yeah.
Our feature today is Brooklyn Blend.
Brooklyn Blend.
It's Black-owned juice bar, cafe, and eatery. It was founded in 2016 by Keyshawn Warren and Ralph Warren, his father.
So cute. Father,
And
son.
also Ali Cotard and Edson Cooper, who are all Black individuals. They opened the business with a mission to provide healthy, affordable food alternatives to underserved communities in Brooklyn and consider themselves a staple Black-owned business, which is beautiful.
I really love that.
Yes. They have multiple locations as well.
Right. And they're all we love the menu. The menu is
Menu's
so
great.
well thought out, so curated. It's all Brooklyn, parts of Brooklyn. Every smoothie is named after a part of Brooklyn, and the flavors kind of represent that part. There's the Broadway Junction smoothie, and it's like Mr. Papaya, Mr. Mango, which is all the little shops.
I have a Coney Island one, which is it's a special one. It's
a colada.
Yeah, it's a colada. It's got pineapple, coconut water, agave. So it's like Coney Island, and then you have...
I got the Carroll Garden, so it's like carrots, oranges.
Yes. I went Marine Park, and I got a little crazy with mine. I think
She's got sea moss. That's why that's a circle back to sea moss.
It's called Marine Park.
So it's called Marine Park, but not only is there sea moss, which was a grab, and also this place offers extra sides of sea moss, which clearly the nutritional benefits of sea moss seems unreal. I feel like that could probably cure cancer. But there's also something called Soursop in mine. I'm going big on mine. I'm
Did
really
you try
excited
it
to
yet?
try. No,
Oh. This is delicious, by the way.
Let me try it.
That's so interesting. So I googled Soursop. It's a plant. It's a creamy flavor plant, but also
flavor.
A creamy textured plant, but also has pineapple and kind of tastes.
I like it.
I really love it.
It's definitely... Como se
aftertaste-
dice healthy?
It's como se dice healthy. I love it. It's like cream and
You wanna try
pineapple. So now I feel like I'm getting into something sexual, and I don't like it. What I'm doing to my brain, but
yeah,
Soursop, sea moss.
Soursop.
I don't hate it.
I don't hate it. No, I can't put my finger on what flavor I'm tasting.
It's the sea moss is the first flavor, and the after pineapple-y flavor is the Soursop.
Okay.
And then let me just look what else is in mine. Pumpkin seeds and vanilla agave. So yeah, it kind of tastes like.
What? Oh, okay.
In a good way, if it was nice blended.
Well, mine tastes like a pina colada.
Well, I really love it, and honestly, I'm gonna.
Mine tastes like carrot.
I love the carrot.
I love mine.
Yeah.
I'm definitely gonna order from this place again. I also want to try.
The food looks really good.
Yeah, exactly.
They have some sandwiches and
I didn't
bowls.
see the food.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, they have a whole food menu.
Ricky doesn't let us eat on the pod. So.
Yeah, I don't like eating on the podcast.
I don't think
it's.
Not the ASMR
I really
we're
like
looking
this.
for.
Mm-mm. Yeah.
Kind of reminds me of a spirulina flavor.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That would be good in the Marine Park because it would make it blue.
It's really
Bacteria, moldy, but in a good way. But
Yeah, I'm looking at their Instagram right now, and it's really cute.
Yeah, they had their marketing is their menu really great. Love your work.
Love
3
it.
locations.
Sick.
Bed-Stuy, East New York, and Flatbush.
Nice.
Yes.
Nice.
Okay, great.
So Bed-Stuy it is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Cute.
He's good.
How's everyone's week?
You know, we're all having
Having a week, huh?
we're having. It's been a motif in most people that I know's lives right now. That's not the best time.
Yeah.
But you know what? It's okay.
Yeah.
It's been quite the year.
Quite the year. Well, you know how I said this in a couple pods ago. I don't start the new year until Chinese New Year because that's when the actual planets and astrologically stuff are moving along. So you were supposed to end the year, this eclipse, whatever. Yeah. Chinese New Year is what, in like 2 weeks or something?
It's soon. Let me look it up.
It's soon. It's in like 2 weeks. That's kind of like the end of the first eclipse of the eclipse season, which is like in the next few months. So I feel like you're supposed to be going through this, like what they're saying.
17th, Tuesday, February 17th.
So next week. What you're supposed to be going through in the first eclipse of the season before Chinese New Year is the lessons that you're getting right now are the things that you need to solve in order to get into the better part of your year or your life or where it's at. So like all these things need to get, the stuff that is coming up right now needs to get sorted out, which if you think about it totally makes sense. Like
Jesus Christ, yeah.
Like with my sister, like all those things, like those are the things that need to get figured out in order to really live your life to the fullest. And I feel the same in what I'm feeling in my personal, not just my family. And
that's nail on the head for me.
Nail on the head. I just when I read that, I mean, when I saw it on online, I said, wow, that's really resonating, and that actually it's so like everything that's been popping up that's been overwhelming me. I've had panic attacks all week. Are things I'm like, these are the ongoing things that have to get solved in order for me to be released from that that shackle.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot going on, but we're going to get through it. And I think also for me, this is like probably I've been hibernating a lot. This is like the first week that I've kind of been more out, which is weird because you'd think it'd be the opposite.
Yeah.
But I was saying this to my boyfriend earlier. I've been saying yes all week, which normally is not a thing for me. And then I opened my horoscope today and it said say yes, and I was like, no.
No.
I'm going to say no because I've been saying yes all week, and now I don't. Tonight's the only night that I have to like kind of do nothing.
That's great.
But even that being said, it's like not to not do nothing because yesterday was long. I have so much work to catch up on. It's like I don't really feel like this is just a different week for me after like how I've been all winter. Yeah. Like my winter arc was really focused on resting and going to bed early and really doing things for me that make my quality of life better because I have the freedom to do that now. But yeah, I like Monday I went to an industry event, which was not, this is the thing I also told myself, I have to keep going to industry things.
They've been really cute.
There was a really cute one. It was Ford's did, which is like my favorite brand that does events. They did, for National Pizza Day, that was on Monday, they did a Negroni and pizza thing at Motel Notel. Cute. And I brought 2 friends that were non-industry, which was cool because they like are like, what are these industry events like? So I brought them to one, and it was early too. It was like 4 to 7, which is so good for me. Yeah,
I love that.
We went, we had a Negroni, we had some pizza. I was still in bed by 8:30. Great.
Ugh, love.
Yesterday was a kind of a long day for me, but I went to Missy and Marty's show. Teffy was in it. It was great. It was nice to get out and do that. It was still back home by 9:30.
Love.
Awesome.
This is an amazing week.
Tomorrow's going to be a little later for us. It's one of our friends' birthdays, and it begins at 9. So I am
holding in my energy for tomorrow.
So tonight,
tonight we rest.
And then Friday is Friday, and then Saturday is Valentine's Day.
Friday is Friday, and Saturday.
Yeah. Anything work related about this week that was stand out?
Not kinda. I mean, but not stuff to talk about.
Yeah.
I'm putting a special spritz on the menu for Valentine's Day. You know how Grey Goose has the Berry Rouge?
Sexy.
It's actually really good. Yeah, so I'm making a spritz with that. Also, I think like we should bring flavored vodkas back.
Oh, well,
I've been thinking about that a lot.
I read an article like a couple months ago, and by read again, saw it online. It was a video, but it said that the new first seed trend for spirits, because first, like the past 2 or 3 years, right, martinis had their huge comeback, and then classic cocktails made a scene again. So Negroni, martini, and then everyone now has like a special martini. Yeah. And now we're moving alongside. We're moving again, and now it's all about flavored vodkas.
I love that because my thing is like, even when I go to like when I visit my friends that work at dive bars, if I'm not getting a beer, I'm gonna get like a Stoli Raz and soda with a splash of cranberry.
Can I tell you what?
Or a Stolio and soda.
That's
so good.
Classic. When I was a young bad naughty girl, as a little teen, you want to know what our drink was that we would just like bring to every party?
What?
It's crazy, and you will black out, and I've blacked out several times on this one. So you buy like one of the plastic gallons of water, like the big jugs, okay?
Oh, Jesus, yeah.
You pour out half of it, you keep it half full, you fill up the rest with Bacardi Citron or Lemon or whatever it is.
It was Lemon back then, yeah.
Lemon. And it fills up the whole bottle will fill up the entire other half of the water. And then you put 2 packets of Minute Maid lemonade.
That's jungle juice.
And you shake it up. And you go to the parties, and it's perfect. It tastes delicious. It's not that much sugar in it. Because it's just liquor and water and a little Minute Maid.
Sugar.
Packets of sugar.
I love Minute Maid. And wow, what a party drink. And honestly, I think I'm going to make that for our next party.
Hey, let's bring on the next girls trip.
I won't keep it in the gallon. I'll make it nice. I put it in a nice
Should we bring that
jug.
to the party tomorrow?
Oh my God, bring it tomormer.
They're going to be like, who invited this 12-year-old?
Who brought the jungle juice to the birthday party?
The bartender's like,
oh,
okay.
So you batched your own cocktail?
Is it supposed to be on the rocks? And go, preferably, but I've never had it on the rocks before.
Yeah. Drink it right out the jug.
Yeah. So let's bring back some flavored stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm still a teeny girl, but I mean, I go through so many phases. I've been a teeny girl probably for the longest phase, though.
Yeah. I mean, that's not a phase, I don't think.
I just prefer
liking martinis.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
I like salty. I like simple. And not simple syrup. I mean like simple in drink.
How was everyone else this week?
Terrible.
Yeah, pretty bad.
Yeah. My job broke down my self-esteem pretty deeply this week for sure. I just and I don't want to talk about obviously anyone at my job because I love where I work and I don't have anything negative to say. But it's really hard. I mean, I just feel like there's somebody at work in a powerful position that has some kind of weird obsession over me in a way of, I can't describe it, of just showing their power to me. I don't know what it is and why it's about, but it's really this week. It's always hard. And everyone at work notices it and everyone knows. But this week, for whatever reason, I think I'm just feeling very defeated from it. I'm usually very good at being like, okay. And throwing it, being giggly and being like, you're so stupid. And this week I was like, I cried at work. I full on cried at work. It was humiliating. On a completely separate note, Paul McCartney gave me a little shoulder rub, and that's something that's pretty iconic. Your week, I said my job's not so bad. But it's hard. It's so I don't think people talk about this enough. How much being in the service industry can absolutely destroy your self-esteem in so many different ways. Also, just being somebody's server in general is already has a power play dynamic anyways, it was a hard one.
Yeah.
And this week will be better. And that's how it always is. It's always one hard week. And then the next week, everyone's like, Flora, we love you. You need to be here more. And I go, do I?
No.
Do I? But other than that, it's fine. I had I never ever go out with my coworkers anymore. I never. But this week I had a nice time with a couple of my coworkers. We've never all gone out together. I had a couple of teenies.
Nice.
And that was nice. It was nice. I don't like to do that often.
No.
But once a week, if anything. But I never do it.
I was going to say once a quarter.
I haven't. That was my first time in a year and a half.
Okay. That's crazy.
I just don't want it to be a regular thing. But whatever. It was lovely. And then, now I reset and you get ready, and then Super Bowl happened. So that was a fun.
Yep. That was a highlight for sure.
I mean, I don't know what sports happened,
it was
but
not a highlight of my week.
Yeah.
Oh no.
I hate
how
the
was
Super
Super
Bowl.
Bowl at work?
It's fucking exhausting.
Were you guys packed?
Yeah.
Of course.
We were packed, and of course, my partner wanted to put up extra TVs and stuff.
Yep.
And then it all happened at the last minute, and then everything was everywhere, and it was chaotic, and like that's the best way to start a shift, and it just like. And then the next day, I'm exhausted from not only the weekend and then the Super Bowl. Then we had a pipe burst, and in the middle of the pipe bursting, I'm like, okay, well, like I still have to do the liquor order, and
things don't stop, unfortunately.
Yeah, so I'm just like drained to the
I see that.
absolute. Like I'm just like, I just like I can't like I don't care about anything anymore.
Girl, I understand. It's literally that kind of week.
Do you care about me?
Yeah, I do.
Oh.
That's good.
I mean, like I told you, you weren't. The pipe bursting thing was just like a thing that's happening right now because of how cold it's been.
Yeah. It's so crazy.
Everyone. I mean, my coworker had to miss 4 days of work because his whole floor flooded.
Oh God.
They had to move everyone on the floor.
I after you had texted about the pipe in your bar, I walked into my local bar to get like a nightcap on Monday, and they were like, "Sorry, we're closing. We just had a pipe burst." I'm like, "It's happening everywhere."
No, it's happening everywhere.
Yeah,
New
it's
York
crazy.
all these pipes are too old and it's too cold.
No, literally,
They
that's
don't
really
want
what
to.
it is.
They go. I'm done.
They were already old, and then this has like been the
Yeah.
coldest winter that.
No, it's insanely cold.
Yeah.
I've never experienced it this cold.
Like,
I've
what are
only
we,
been
Chicago? What's going on?
Well,
in the
no, the
Midwest.
problem is that it was cold, and now it's
Yeah,
warm
now
again.
everyone's gonna get sick again because it's gonna be 40 in the 40s
Yeah.
this weekend.
Oh, I can't wait.
That's
That's why we got smoothies.
That's
Seamoss.
why we got
That's why we got
smoothies.
smoothies.
See my soap. What is it?
Soursop.
Soursop.
Soapbox is insane.
I don't know.
Soapbox.
I'm dyslexic. I'm dyslexic.
Soapbox.
I need you guys to see how it's spelled to understand why how a dyslexic brain works. So it's called Soursop. Soap. It looks like
Soursop.
Soursop, but it's like 3 words and 4 words, and then I put the 3 words. Yes, you guys want to get it? It's.
I'm picking up what you're putting down.
I have a special brain.
I don't know if I call it dyslexia.
Google it.
It's
Dyslexia?
You're
unscramble
the
the
doctor
words.
on here, and they'll tell you she's. I literally was at a table and I kept saying cheesecake instead of cheesesteak, but we also do have a cheesecake, and so it's anyways.
Oh, that's confusing.
And then my table was like, "You're dyslexic, aren't you?" He was like in the medical field. And
Imagine saying that
and
to
I
your
said, "I am."
server?
He goes, "I am too. I am too." And I said, "Right." I said, "Right." Also, I had a table that was like, "Where are you from?" And I was like, "Miami." And they go, "Oh my God, I knew it." And it like rubbed me the wrong way because I was like,
Yeah, what do you mean?
that's what I said. I said, I didn't like the way you said that. I said, what did you mean by that?
It.
And he goes, no, like, and as in, because, and he's like mumbling, and he goes, because you use energy. He goes, you're zesty. And I was like,
Okay, that just made it worse.
interesting.
Zesty is crazy.
Zesty. And now at work, every time I'm like, guys, don't forget, just be zesty.
Well, when you call a guy zesty, you know what that means.
Yeah, he's gay.
Gay?
Hey.
Maybe they were calling me gay.
Maybe they were calling you gay.
Well, one thing about Flora is she is a gay boy.
I am zesty.
We've decided that
I am zesty.
we
I
are
am zesty.
we are a gay boy couple.
We are a gay boy
and
couple.
I have a gay boy couple friends that are
Are lesbians.
lesbians.
Okay, I actually understand that.
Yeah,
And
it makes
I
sense.
we are
actually-
though.
very
I
much a gay
actually-
boy couple.
As the resident straight, I actually
Yeah.
understand that because I've seen that with my own 2 eyes. With 2 gay guys that are more lesbians than lesbian couple.
HK and I, we live true independent lives, and we are together, and we'll be together for the rest of our lives. Like, it's very gay.
Very
Very
gay.
Well, I
gay.
saw that. I mean, we're kind of drifting, and maybe I don't have to get into this rant, but there's this one of my favorite like therapists, people that I follow online. She's like a French sex therapist. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Maybe.
She's in a lot of podcasts. I forgot her name. It's like Sophie something.
Sophie.
I don't know. I could be wrong. I don't know. But I just know her voice and her face. But she said something about relationships is like you're either a 2 or you're an 11. Okay, and so a 2 is so 1 + 1 morphs into something else becomes number 2.
Okay.
Right? Those that can strain to be toxic because that's two individuals that have lost their individuality and they're just like couple.
Okay.
A couple, right?
Yeah.
Like they do everything together.
It can also be beautiful.
No, it can also be
I'm like, isn't that what it's supposed to be?
No, well, there's just two different. I don't think there's a right or a wrong. I think that if you like that, that's that.
They both can be toxic in their own ways.
But it's toxic they say the negative of that one is that you've morphed into this completely different
You've
person.
lost your individuality.
You've lost your individuality. And sometimes when you're in a relationship for so long, losing that is what puts that strain of being like, I don't know who my friends are. I don't have my own friends. I don't
Everything's
have my own,
blended,
everything is blended, okay?
Mm-hmm.
But there's so many beautiful benefits to it. And then there's the other couples that are 11. So it's 1 + 1, and they don't morph. They become a bigger number. So now they're a bigger, stronger number, and they're still two individuals, and it's an 11. So they come together. They have a life together, but separate, they're still 1 and 1.
Okay.
And that's HK and I are 11s. We're 11.
I have all the same friends.
That's on it.
I think in our day to day, it's very like, yeah.
I feel like that's New York couples in general, though. You have to be like everyone has to do something all the time.
Totally.
So there's no way to be a true two.
Yeah.
You have to be constantly.
Right. Maybe like middle of America, there's more 11 twos.
Yeah.
We go
a lot
around
of twos in middle of America.
Year 2.
Which does check out.
Yeah. They like dress the same and like we don't. HK.
Yeah, they morph.
They morph.
Well,
Anyways.
do we have a little dish pit today?
Do. This dish pit is definitely rage baity.
Oh, good.
I've been filled with rage lately,
good.
so let's go. I was so filled with rage. I was walking down the street and I was like, if one person taps me on the shoulder, they're getting decked. That's how much rage. I had to go walk it off yesterday, and it's fucking freezing outside.
Well, it's good. That's good for when you're on fire. Okay, hold on. I have to make sure.
I do want to say one thing that I said the other day, because when our pipe burst, we couldn't get a plumber to come in because everybody's pipes were bursting that day.
Right.
And I said something, and my coworker asked if I was a philosopher. So I just wanted to make sure I was able to say this. I said when it's impossible to put out a little fire when the world is burning.
That is very philosophical of you.
When we weren't able to get a plumber. It's impossible to put out a fire when the world is burning.
We're really digging deep in our bags with this.
I like it, baby.
I think it was great. That was very, very wise.
Mid chaos, I'm just like.
It just turns into those wise little old man.
When the world is burning, you can't put out every fire.
I love that.
Hey, someone's got to
All right, let's listen to this girl.
Sorry. Quick server rant. If you're a server or just a friggin' decent human being, like, please listen to this conversation that I had with a customer and let me know what you would have done, because I straight up almost, like, I don't even know. I don't want to get in trouble, but I almost freaking hit this lady the other day because, oh my gosh, guys. Literally my only table, it was a 4-top. It was all older people, like, well, not older. They were probably like 50s, 60s, definitely coherent. Coherent matters. They were definitely coherent. Like, there was no misunderstanding, hearing, mishearing, whatever. They come in, they're like, I hate when I get sat at a table and they're not sitting down. Like, they're kind of like still standing up, or like if they haven't seen each other in a while, they're like talking. So usually when I see that, I'll just like go set the silverware down and then be like, oh, I'll let you folks settle in, like I'll be right back, whatever. So that's exactly what I did. Literally, they didn't even acknowledge me saying that, like whatever. I'm walking away and I hear them be like, she's not gonna get her drinks. And I like turned around and I was like, oh, like I heard you, like not like, oh, I heard you, but I was like, oh, I heard you folks, like I thought you just wanted to get some time in, like saying hi, like whatever, because like I said, they were not like budging, like they were not sitting down. And the last thing I'm gonna do is dance around my table with a bunch of drinks. So I asked them, I was like, if you want me to get some drinks going? And they're like, no, give us a second. And I'm like, oh, okay. So I do just that. I give them a second. I come back, like a couple of them went to the bathroom, came back, whatever. And I'm like, oh, can I get you folks something to drink? Like, how are we doing today? And one of the ladies, because it was a couple, so it was 2 couples. So one of the ladies,
straight couples.
well, this is the lady. So this lady, she's like, I want a blue moon. And I was like, okay, do you want tall or short? And she's like, literally with a straight face, what's the difference? And I was like, okay. So I was like, oh, like tall or short glass. And then she's like, I don't think you heard me. I asked what the difference was. And I was like, oh, hell no. What? Freaking hair. And I was like, 16 ounce or 22. And she's like, sweetie, I don't think you're hearing me. What is the difference? Literally, she says that like that.
The
Sweetie.
size.
And I was like, oh, hell no. Like, well, how old do you think I am? 13? And I'm serving you? Like, fuck no. And I was like, oh, sorry. I'm like cussing a lot, but I was like, this is generally how mad I was. And then I was like, ma'am, I'm letting you know a taller short glass is a 16 ounce or 22. And she's like, well, which one is bigger? Which one is bigger? And I literally, like, screaming in the restaurant, guys. And I literally have one table. The bartender probably has, like, two. Our restaurant's kind of small. There is music playing in the background. But, like, literally, like, everyone, I swear, everyone went, like, turned heads. Like, I was like, well, 16 ounces is smaller than 22 ounces. So that would mean that the 22 ounce is the larger glass. So if you would like a larger pour of beer, you would get the tall, which is a 22 ounce. That's literally how I said it to a fucking grown ass, someone's grandma, like 65-year-old, I don't know. And she's just like, well, I want the short then. And I was like, okay. So I go. Everyone else got tall blue moon. She was the only one to get a short. I come back. If y'all thought it was the end, it was the end. It's not. Come back. She's like, why is mine shorter than theirs? And I was like, because you asked for a short. And she's like, well, I wanted their size. And I was like, okay, so when I explained 16 ounces or 22 ounces, short glass or tall glass, and you said short, you thought you were getting a tall glass. And she's like, well, I don't know what you mean by these numbers that you're just throwing at me. And I was like, oh my God.
That's
like,
how I
if
feel
you've
every
been
day.
drinking beer for as long as you've been alive, which is probably 100 fucking years, like, you would
She
never
gets older
like,
every
I don't know,
minute.
At this point, I thought I was getting played. I was like, cut the camera, dead ass. Like, where's that one guy? Like, I was like, oh, hell no. Like, and I was just like, her husband's like, it's fine. She's just gonna drink that. And I transferred the table and walked the fuck out because I was like, fuck this. And I'm getting ready to go to my job right now. And I swear, I'm not walking into some dumbass shit like that today.
Well,
yeah,
okay.
So that was rage bait.
That is crazy. Couple things came up to me. One, you're working at a place with no silverware set at the table. I will say, because I
This
completely...
is definitely a casual bar.
Yeah, this doesn't matter.
That's the only thing I'm going to say is that I 100% agree with her in this entire thing. But at those kind of places, people stand. Like... You know, when you, like, what's that? There's, like, bar belly.
But she had a table.
Like,
she's a server.
I don't think that's I don't think
like,
the beginning of that is the point.
No, of course
I don't
not.
think
I'm just talking. And then also the fact that she's like, okay, I'm done. I'm leaving. What kind of place is that?
I mean, she was a small place and the bartender was like.
They're like, you can be cut?
Probably.
And
probably if she had one table, the bartender had two tables. I'm sure she, like, transferred it to the bartender.
Never mind, I'm not doing this today. I love that for her.
Yeah. I mean, that would set me off. That whole thing would set me off, too, because, like.
Yeah.
What do you do? You're wasting my time.
Yeah, but you know what you do in situations like that? You play so sweet and dumb, and
I think she kind of did.
She did at first,
and that's why her
she pushed her to the point.
That's what the husband was like. It's fine.
She's gonna drink it.
My wife is a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's so
What's
childish.
the difference?
You just
Tall
have to
and
talk
short.
to them like they're so dumb. Just be like, so the 16 is small.
She did do that,
exactly.
and she still was like, I want their size.
No,
what?
but then that's when everyone else starts noticing, and then you're gonna be fine the rest of the time because they're embarrassed.
If I was already having a bad day and that happened, I would probably be like, hey, can I be cut? It's my only table.
Yeah.
I would be like, you know how I'm 5'1", and your husband is what? How tall is he?
Short and tall.
Short
yeah.
and tall.
Reverse rage baiting. Like, rage bait her back.
I'm going to rage bait her back.
Oh, yeah.
Start flirting with her husband.
I saw that and I was
like,
like...
your husband is tall.
Yeah.
Her husband's 5'4".
That would have sent me over the edge. So
No.
I do my best.
I feel like people who are doing that, though, are looking for
a problem.
Free shit.
Yeah, and the thing is, then I'm going to over-explain everything so you can't...
Yeah.
And there's one thing about that, especially at the restaurants that I work at, you're not going to be able to come back.
Are they so bored, too? They're just, like, so bored that they're like...
miserable people.
I'm gonna take this out on the one person
That's helping me.
That's like trying to help
You know how
me.
we were talking about a couple like friends that I'm not friends with anymore, and like their thing is that like their only way of connecting with people is to complain.
Yeah,
And you know how
I
there's
don't
some
like.
people who are like that? Like, she's one of those people. She goes, oh, that's so ugh. And she probably works with people who are like, right, that's so ugly.
Yeah,
Ugh.
they're just validating.
And that's
it,
how they like
the whole
connect.
thing.
They don't know how
Yeah.
else to connect. They have to connect through like, you know, they always say, oh, your best coworker at work, or your best coworker at work are the ones that you hate the same people with, or whatever.
Yeah.
It's like that same kind of concept. We're all philosophers in this
I
pod.
literally would. If she said like I wanted their size, I'd be like, okay, well, they're your next one.
I'll be like,
Now you know the difference.
Yeah.
So your next one can be
yeah.
the size
I
you actually
would have.
want.
I probably would have gotten a tall glass and poured her small short beer and the tall glass and would have been like,
Topped
there
it
you
off.
go.
Yeah, yeah.
No,
That's
not even
good.
topped it off.
Yeah,
just like
now
there
you have
go.
the same size. Yeah.
Your cup is the same size, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah. You want the same. You want
Well,
the
yeah,
same cup
that's
with
when
everybody?
I start talking to people like they're babies when they
One
do
of my
shit like
coworker,
that.
Katie, she will do that. She'll be like, "Oh no,
Oh no!
do they
Oh
normally do that for you?
Big feelings.
Oh no!" And then the
Yeah.
guys are all like, "No, I don't." And then they're like, they also like want to fuck you, so they're like, "Okay." Like it's like so fucked up.
Oh my
Like
god.
the meaner you are to them, the more berating they're like. I love her. I fucking love that.
Yeah,
server.
no, you can't. It's goes both ways.
People are sick, and I love it.
Yeah. Well, anybody got anything to add to their 86 list today?
I can't be the first every time.
I'll be the first because I was just talking about this before we started. So it's Valentine's Day this weekend, and
Oh, yeah.
we were talking about how it's kind of annoying, and this is probably bothers service people more than like people that aren't service, but like every place is being a prefix menu
hate it. I
and
think
like
it's so
ticketed
stupid. I
for
hate it
Valentine's
so
Day.
much.
It's kind of frustrating because why don't you just have your regular menu and then specials? I don't want to go somewhere and have to pick between like I'm going to a
Steak
wedding.
or fish.
Like
Yeah.
like,
Literally going to a wedding.
and then you're paying like $125 per person and it's like extra $75 for a wine pairing for not their regular menu with limited choices.
Limited, and it's stupid,
It's
and I hate it.
crazy.
And they probably could make more money because I was gonna say, well, they're just like making their money on the holiday,
Right.
But they probably could make more money if they didn't do that.
you could-
know,
a la
Exactly.
carte and like you can offer specials
because
if you want. But like
on Valentine's Day, like I'm balling out. Like
Yeah.
I'm
Right.
balling out. I'm on a date.
or-
Like
yeah.
Or like if you are that kind of a place, like do your ticket thing. If you want to guarantee res on Valentine's Day, you could do a ticket thing. Offer me the regular menu and then have Valentine's specials like caviar for whatever, porterhouse for 2, made with beef love.
make the table like
make it
minimums.
whatever, like,
make it a minimum. Like
yeah, or
if you get a reservation, you have to spend at least
My restaurant will
$200.
do on like New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
They don't do a prefix, but they do a minimum. You come in, and the first turn is 200, the second turn is like 400.
Okay, yeah.
Things like that. You could do that. That's fine too.
Yeah,
I hate like even on New Year's Eve when they do that, I hate it. Like if I'm gonna take my wife out on someplace really nice, I want to go to that restaurant.
yeah, I
want
want to
that
have.
special
I don't
little
want two
paper.
choices.
Yeah, I don't want that paper.
Why am I getting two
I want
choices?
the
That's
menu.
crazy. I want more choices. It's give me the menu, and then if
Yeah.
I choose a special, then I choose a special. But giving two choices for each, like for appetizer, entree, and dessert, is actually crazy.
Yeah.
I think for
Yeah.
a special day. And I know, like obviously, it works for places. That's why they keep doing it. It's just. I've never really looked at going anywhere on Valentine's Day
It's
because I'm
just
normally
people will
working,
do it.
but I'm looking this year and I'm
People will
like,
pay for
it's
it.
not worth it.
I think it's also a way to save on costs too, because if you're able to like only have a select amount of things on the menu,
Right.
then you can like make bigger batches of everything.
Yeah,
and
that's
like
true.
you don't have to
Guarantee.
do like
Yeah.
you don't have to make sure there's all these quantities of like these 50 different things on the menu.
Valentine's Day, you should be at home with your lover so you can. And you buy caviar for the house or a pate or a fromage.
fromage.
Like you go
Yeah.
fancy, but at the house. Like,
pate.
get a bottle of champagne. Get
that's
the
what I'm
caviar.
doing because
let's put a
I love
steak in the
sweatpants.
oven.
Yeah.
Let's put a nice pizza in the oven and add.
Let's put a nice beat. Let's put some
put a
DiGiorno. Let's ball out. Let's get
and a caviar
DiGiorno.
on the side. Like that's
Right,
the shit
whatever.
that I mean. As lovers, I feel like lovers passion. Like I want to
passion.
be.
El passion.
I want to kiss and I don't want to be with you, right? It's a
Yeah.
love. It's a lovers. I don't want to go to with other like fake lovers out there.
Hey, that's my plan. We're cooking in the house and
working, but
chilling.
We're working, but we'll celebrate. We're gonna get massages.
Oh, that's so nice. You guys deserve it.
Oh my God, our bodies are crumbling.
Not okay.
Yeah.
Who's next?
I have like a specials.
Okay.
What?
I like that.
Specials, yeah, that's one that's positive.
Shout out to regulars.
Aww.
When we had our pipe burst, I was like pretty overwhelmed and I didn't know, and the, like regulars were helping.
I saw you seem.
Anyways,
They were helping mop and stuff, and like because the whole bar was flooded. So
That's love. I love
that's
that.
very sweet.
I just because they care about the place too, you know.
Of course,
really
that's
sweet.
their second home.
Yeah.
I love that.
I love that.
So, Flora, you seem like you have a lot to say today. So
I don't.
Do you have
Oh my god.
I kind of just thought of one, like, kind of like off the cuff. Is that right?
You did say that right.
It's impressive.
I think, and this is because it's like something going on at my job right now where it's this new payment service that we have, and now it prompts you to leave a review to your server, and as the server, if you get 5-star reviews, you get points. I think that's the tackiest.
I don't like that at all.
Cheesecake, bubba gum. Get that shit out of here. This is like the nicest reservation in New York City, and now you're like doing that. I hate it.
Yeah, that doesn't go with the place you work.
And there's also already like a server who does watch this podcast, but he like. He denies this, but like I know you're telling people to leave your reviews. All the reviews have his name on it. It's insane, and it's just like it's so tacky and so cringe to me. You know what? The guests that are coming in my section,
I'm not
they're
asking
too
them
classy.
to do that. Yeah, I'm not asking people to do that.
They're not writing reviews. So, you know what really matters? Your tip percentage. And as somebody who has the highest record of tip over the whole entire year,
What they call you at work?
They call me 50%.
Oh, hell yeah.
They call me 50%. Listen, they call me 50% because I accept no less. And I told a guest that he was like, well, you better make sure I'm paying him the best tipper. I was like, well, we'll see about that. They call me 50% over here. And then he goes, you're lowballing. And I said, okay, player, let's play. And when he paid,
game on.
he tipped, the bill was $550 or something. He tipped me $600.
Oh my god.
And I
gotta
said,
work with
Tom, you come in every day, bro, and we'll play this game. Like, he's a sweetheart. But also, on that note, him and his son live in Chicago. Shout out to them. I really love them. They came into one of the restaurants first, like a few months ago. I remember them vividly. I actually remember what they ordered. I have like a really insane memory like that. But he was saying that when he went back to Chicago,
Not to
his
toot
son
your own
was
horn.
bragging that he went to this restaurant in New York because it's like, you know, a celebrity hotspot. And he was telling everyone, but he kept telling everyone how amazing their waitress was. Aww. And then fast forward to this week, they're at my other restaurant for the same company. And he said, oh my God, you were a server. And I was like, oh my God, blah, blah, blah. And then that was the guy. So it was super special.
Love that.
I'm really fucking good at my job. I wish everyone else saw that. Yeah.
Well, I'm sure they do. They see it on their paycheck.
Right. So anyways, that's on my 86 list. Like the reviews to me, like guys, people who are going out to write a review are only going out to write because either something happened that was so like experience was so like changing that they're like, wow, I have to talk about how good this place is, or something terrible happened and their review. Anything in between,
or they just want to find a way to complain.
Right. They want to try to get a res again.
It's mostly
they want to try to get a res again. So for me, like if you're doing that, if you're a server that's doing that, like. Do whatever, do your business, do whatever you want.
Does he do it when he drops a check? He's like, and leave me a review.
And then when
I
servers,
hate that.
When servers,
like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe.
And then
leave me a
servers,
review.
Like, circle the
oh my God. Don't touch my,
thank you, the smiley face. I go, girl, this is not the right place for you.
No, that's very Applebee's.
It's very diner. It's very, and hey, my first 2 jobs were at a diner. I'm not hating on it, but I'm just saying where we're at now is not where circle.
Time and place.
I don't want, if I see you with fucking colorful markers in your honey beans, and love that guy, but wow, stop doing that.
Yeah, that's an old
That's
school
my
thing.
86 list right now. I don't like that stuff. I think it's.
I don't like that either. I think that's very weird.
It's not a part of the experience. Like yes, they should love you, and you are not an order taker. You're a part of the experience. All those things.
That's so embarrassing. I'm like thinking about it now. Like I would slit my wrist before I did something like that. That's so embarrassing.
I haven't used it yet because I haven't been at work since they changed it, because they just changed 2 days ago. But I don't like that. I will tell you right now, if I have to use that prompter and it says that, I'm going to please skip that. It's so embarrassing. I'm going to say it. I said I'm way too classy for this.
Oh my God. We used to have that on our, after you close and you hit like thumbs up, thumbs down. No. But then after you close out, it's like, do you want a receipt? No. Okay, thumbs up or thumbs down. And then if you put thumbs up, it's like, what did you like about it?
Oh my God, it keeps going.
I would always be like, please just X out of it.
Group chat and said that an older
Nobody even looks at that.
So tired of it. He just said, take the card and go swipe it. Like, he was like, no. I don't know how it works yet. I don't know how they prompt you, and I don't know how that stuff works. But all I know, if it's this way, which I might not be because I don't know 100%, but if it prompts me that shit first, by the time I get to the tip, honey, you're not getting a custom tip.
No, now I'm annoyed.
I'm just clicking now. You're 20%. Click, done.
I just did a whole survey. I'm tired. And I just ate a bunch of food. I'm tired.
It's so crazy.
But I just also think it's like lowbrow. I just don't think it's like, that's not to represent New York chic restaurants to me. That screams it screams shopping mall. It screams chain restaurant.
No,
for
sure.
So
I took that off immediately.
I think it's ugly.
It was so bad. It just it came with the.
I know what you're talking about.
Like when we started the Toast POS.
It's like the standard, and you have to,
because everybody who makes these programs for hospitality, so like.
Why are you holding your mic like?
So I'm not yelling in the mic.
Whoa.
Because then you can say that I'm.
What?
Sorry, I won't say it.
No, say it.
Just say, like, none of those people who create those programs.
Put your mic to.
Why? So then you can tell me how loud I am, and when you edit. We're fighting.
Guys,
I'm just saying that the people that make those programs have never worked in a restaurant before. These are tech people that think this would be a good idea for the company to be like, oh, they should know how they're doing, right?
Yeah.
In theory and on paper, it's smart. Does that work as far as like what hospitality is about? Absolutely not.
No, in real life, that's not how it works. Like, if you even imagine, I mean, for me it's different, but if I were to imagine it doesn't sound right. But I also have been doing this for a long time. But someone who hasn't, they're probably like, oh, this is probably so helpful for them.
Stupid bitch.
It's not helpful.
People also, rabbit trail. The people, whoever's doing the tech for restaurant POSs and like reservation services, like somehow don't know how to do their job. Like literally everything. I'm talking about, you're talking about their ideas. I'm talking about their actual tech part of it, the back end, like the actual programs that they're writing are bad. They're always bad. Yeah, they always break. They're always don't make any sense.
The breaking thing.
Toast has way too many options. Like
I could work for Toast.
No,
you could.
Toast, like really, honestly, why do I have to sync to monitor? Shout out if you know what that means, because like, what are you talking about?
Some programs you have to do from the computer, and it's like off.
But then the computer.
No, you don't know what I'm talking about. You don't know what I'm talking about.
They also keep changing the computer interface too. They're like, do you want to see the legacy summary or do you want to see the new one? I'm like, why are there two options of which one I can look at? I'm always going to use a legacy one because it's the first one I learned on.
I work in restaurants. Why do you think I know how to code?
Right.
Why do you think I know how to code?
Didn't you have a Facebook in 2001?
A MySpace? You didn't code?
I mean, a MySpace, that's what I meant. It's like, we were coders, dude.
We were.
And now you ask me to download an app and I go...
Right.
What?
No, that is so true because... And then... when there is an issue and we're in service, why do I have to call and submit a ticket that takes forever?
And then wait 4 hours.
I need this fixed right now.
I need to be able to restart and add a button on the fly.
Uh-huh.
I don't know why adding a button for food or a new button.
I'm pretty good at it now.
It takes them days.
Right.
For Toast, if you add it, but then we also have Extra Chef. So like it takes like a day for it to go to Extra Chef, and if I'm trying to track all these things, I add a button. I have to remember that for the next day because then I have to create the recipe for it, and like I'm doing all the work. I don't understand why we're paying for a program.
Manual. Yeah.
Like I'm doing everything.
Right.
Anyway,
It's a lot.
Love that.
that's on my 86 list.
Woo!
Yeah.
I'm ready for the check.
Me too.
Yeah.
Yay!
And we're going to
It's on you.
50%.
80%.
50%.